Sorry, I can't believe almost crying Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb didn't know that recently fired Matt Lauer was a sexual predator. And let's just call it like it is. Matt Lauer is a sexual predator. Plain and simple. Lauer's issues have been known for years around NBC. According to Variety magazine, he used to pinch Katie Couric's butt. He gave a colleague a sex toy as a present. He sexted women. He showed at least one woman his penis at work. He had a button at his desk so he could lock his office door from the inside while sitting at his desk. Who needs to lock their office door from the desk? Why do you need to do that? So I have a question for Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb. How do you work with someone like that almost every single day and not know they were a pervert? You interacted with Lauer for hours each day, and there was not any indication of what kind of person he really was? That makes no sense at all, just like the management at NBC claiming that up until the 27th or 28th of November, they didn't know anything about Matt Lauer's behavior. What utter nonsense. And this is something that NBC and a lot of other companies, and Congress included, are going to have to answer for. This could even be grounds for a huge lawsuit by women who have been abused and harassed by men like Matt Lauer, John Conyers and Al Franken, and others in Congress, when everyone knew and knew for years how these men acted and what perverts they were, but nobody did anything about it. Why did everyone just ignore it? And why did these networks and politicians who defend their colleagues act like they were holier than thou, icons of virtue when it came to women's issues and women's rights, but they allowed these sexual predators to stalk and harass multiple women right in their midst? And this of course brings up another issue. Has the Today Show ever done a segment on 50 Shades of Grey? Well, yes they have. They've done several, and Savannah Guthrie has interviewed the stars of the 50 Shades of Grey movies and has even teased Matt Lauer about an edited video segment appearing on The Ellen Show where Matt was dressed in leather and chains and holding handcuffs. And the Today Show has even done a special screening of the 50 Shades of Grey movie. So why am I bringing this up? Well, it's an hypocrisy issue. This is the kind of stuff NBC as a network promotes, the domination of a man over a woman in a sexually graphic way. You promote perversion and sexual exploitation to millions of people nationwide, and then you're surprised when you have a sexual pervert in your midst? Really? How many sexual perverts do you think were in the audience when you held the screening on the Today Show of this movie? And how many women in pink pussy hats and vagina costumes at the Women's March have a 50 Shades of Grey book on their bedside table or have been to one of the movies? There are 100 million of these books in circulation. Really? Women's rights don't objectify women, but it's perfectly fine for all of us hypocrites to fantasize about all of that perversion we claim to be against. This is Hollywood. This is network TV. This is culture. We live in a sex-saturated society. Sexual innuendos and flirting are rampant in the workplace, and the Today Show promotes this, but no one knew Matt Lauer was a sexual predator. You know what? I'm just not buying that.